Hi, good afternoon, guys. I am Trish with Unique Me 303 Healing and Empowerment. I am going to be doing today's Ascension Messages for May 18th through 22nd, 2020. Before I do, I just wanted to thank everybody who has been making appointments and who has been sending donations. I have been flooded with booking appointments for readings and healings, and I am just truly grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please be patient with me if you are booking appointments because I am also working night shifts, so I don't get home till anywhere between 1 and 3:30 in the morning. So I still need my sleep and stuff. So just know that I will get to you if you are still waiting to book an appointment. I think I only have one person left that I need to book, but anyway, thank you for doing that. If you're wanting to book an appointment, all of that information of how to do that is below the video in the description. Before I get on with the reading, there was a lot of notes that came out. A lot of extra messages, not notes, that came out that I took notes on, as well as I was told to reread the things that I had wrote down the other day on the May 15th through 19th, 2020 message. So I'm going to reread those. Stay focused, adjust. New structures are forming, and this is the DNA. Pain in the body or shock to the system. And this is a lot for the people who have been on this journey for quite some time, going through a breakthrough, switches and frequency, things like that. So coming together of families, and that actually came out to get again today, families coming together. And I'm not for sure exactly what that means, but I also did hear for some of you, this is your star seed family, as well as it could be physical family for others. Connect with crystals and crystal healing. And then take time to rest, adjustments to the body. That was today. That was a message that came out today. That's what I'm reading is today's messages. You're in control. How much or how little or how fast or how slow you grow is on you. How much time and effort do you want to put into committing to your process? So, and then stop to smell the flowers was the other one. So, a lot of experiences going on in the physical human body. Today is a very tiring day for me, and I didn't even work last night, but today when I got up, it literally took me about 4 hours before I was just, even ready to get into the shower or anything like that. And usually I have my readings done earlier in the morning, and it just wasn't happening today. I am extremely tired, and I feel like my body just needs a lot of rest. It's not that my mind is tired. I'm not thinking a lot. I don't have a lot of racing thoughts or anything like that. This is just extreme fatigue. So a lot of you may be going through that. I'm hearing yes. There was only one card that came out when I was shuffling today, and that is a number 38 card, which rounds down to a number 12, which rounds down to a number 3, which is about the Ascended Masters working with you. The 3 is about the Ascended Masters. The 8 is about abundance, infinity, prosperity, alignment, and balance for some of you. But this is laced, Moon's daughter. This card is about things coming together, light casted into the shadows. So things that are you don't really know exactly which way you're supposed to move, or you don't know exactly what you're supposed to do in a certain situation, or it could be something to do with healing and you're not exactly for sure what you're supposed to do. Well, light is now starting to be casted into that shadow, into that darkness, into that unknown that you would like to know the answers to. So some of you are starting to finally get answers to some things. Yes, and I'm hearing balance is coming to some of you. Mysteries being revealed as well. I do want to read what the book has to say about it, because I feel like there's something extra. And I still don't know these cards very well. However, I read the energies off of them, but I'm feeling like I'm missing something. Spiritual guidance, illumination, riddles, light cast into the shadows. You may be finding apparently random events and ideals are falling into pattern and beginning to make sense to you. Things may be flowing more easily than you are accustomed to, and your decisions and choices may be bringing an unusual high degree of success. Psychic abilities, hunches, intuitions, foreknowings are becoming clearer and making more sense. Trust the process. This makes complete sense to me because that's exactly what I'm going through. Just when you think that your intuition can't be any more spot on, guess what? It can. And you think, well, if you just know things, you just know things. No, you're going to keep knowing. Things are going to keep coming to you. You're going to keep getting more and more information. I'm speaking to a lot of you newbies, okay? A lot of you are starting to really pick up on your guidance and your intuition and how that works. Yes, I'm hearing. It says, laced also brings psychic dreams for lighting the future and eliminating the present. The dreams often speak in symbols, as fairies want to do. As fairies want to do is what it's supposed to say, but it says won't. But anyway, that's what that card is about. That's an exciting card. I felt a lot of happiness and joy when I turned this over. I don't know if you can see, where's the picture here, but the moon is kind of like holding up his daughter, and she's happy, and he's smiling and happy. So it's just like a lot of accomplishment, a lot of joy. Yes, I hear. Am I supposed to go to the fairy cards? Fairies, what other messages do you have, please, for May 18th through 22nd, 2020 for all individuals already aware? Thank you. The Loom, and this is a number 30 card. I'm hearing the words conscious decisions, and I don't know exactly what this is pertaining to. I hear contemplating, making decisions, and I see like pondering, like people are pondering upon the decisions that they're trying to make or wanting to make or what have you. But let me read this one too. I feel almost like I'm not connecting with this card at all. Was this card supposed to be read today? I heard yes. Unconditional giving, unconditional receiving. If you are stuck or blocked in a situation and the loom turns up in a reading, you probably need to stop focusing on what you are trying to accomplish and simply give to others freely and generously and unconditionally. Try a few random acts of kindness, unconditionally giving, of course. Go do some volunteer work somewhere. Mow your elderly neighbor's lawn, or take homemade soup or some flowers from your garden to someone you know who is ill. Give some help to a coworker just because they need it. Give to a needy stranger whether or not you think that they deserve it. Take flowers to a hospital and give them to a random stranger. So this is what that was about. So maybe that's what I was feeling, that whole pondering about things was talking about. Maybe that's pondering about who you're supposed to be giving to, your time and energy, or even your money. I don't know. It could be so many different things. What cards am I supposed to go to now? The fairy cards still? Thank you. Fairies, what other... That was fast. The Pipers. Okay, I'm feeling like this is about writing and singing and going with the rhythm of things that are happening right now. I'm feeling like this is about the poets, though. Those of you who are supposed to be writing poems or who are writing poems, start sharing them with people. These poems are going to be healing to others. They are going to be informational is what I'm hearing. Yes, this is exactly what this card is about. That's what they're saying is the poems. Not really about going with the flow, but continue to go with the flow anyway. This is a number 24 card, which rounds down to a number 6, which could be about the family dynamic. It could be about healing within the family. Yes, yes, yes. Some of you, with the balance that you're starting to feel, that is because your family members are starting to come back into your life. Some of your friends are back in your life. You're starting to feel more in alignment or more balance and more abundance just because of the happiness that this connection is bringing. Yes, I hear. Okay. Some of you have blocks when it comes to being in connection with your family still. This may have to do with things that you were taught or things that you learned that may have made you form a judgment against either your parents, friends, family, what have you. But now it's time to let go of those blocks. What is holding you back from being in alignment with or getting back together with these family members and friends? Some of you may even be questioning this connection and whether or not you want to go back into that connection. or want to have that connection again. Make sure that you're using that discernment of spirit. Ask your guidance if you're supposed to be in connection with these people, and make sure that you follow the suggestions that your intuition that's growing so fastly or enhancing or whatever you want to call it, becoming more spot on, is telling you. What other cards am I supposed to read? Go to which ones? Angel, thank you. Angels, what messages do you have, please, for May 18th through 22nd, 2020 for all individuals? Are you aware they're on an ascension journey and going through an awakening process, please? What other messages? Am I supposed to take both of those? I heard no. Am I supposed to take either one of them? Bottom. Vanessa, to make your decision, ask yourself which way brings me closer to my divine life purpose and which way takes me away from it. Okay, so what I'm hearing is with these family members that are coming back in your life, or friends even, or decisions, period, that you have to make sure that you're asking the question is it taking me closer or further away from my divine life purpose? What is your divine life purpose? To show love and light, to be love and light, to be the light in the room. So are you being that light in the room when you're around these people? Do they bring chaos and drama into your life and lower vibrating energies? Whatever it may be, do they still cause you fear? Ask these questions before you move on in that relationship with them. And I'm talking to somebody right now. They've really been questioning whether or not to seek out a certain person. I feel like it's a daughter to a mother. Yes, I hear. Okay. What other messages do you have, please, for... Thank you. Isaiah. It is a good time to give birth to new ideas and situations in your life. I am watching over you, guiding you, and protecting you during these changes. Again, I feel like this has to do with something with family members coming back into your life, or either a big event that you really have to make a decision about when it comes to your life. You have a lot of fears when it comes to letting this thing back into your life. And this could be a job that you might be going back to. This could be a person, place, or thing. It doesn't matter. But I'm getting strongly this has to do with the family dynamic and families coming back together. There being a lot of healing, 12-12 within the family dynamic. Yes, but these creative ideals that are coming in are ideals of showing you how to do things differently with these people so that there isn't chaos and drama, or there isn't fighting, or there isn't whatever. Heal the things that need to be healed in your life, and just know that everything else is going to be okay. As long as you take care of you, everything else will turn around. Some of you, this is about your artwork, about your music, about sharing these things with people, about your poems and stories. Some of you are supposed to be writing books that inspire and enlighten, music, meditative music. Graphics is what I'm hearing. Something to do with graphics and memes. Somebody's supposed to be making spiritual things, or uplifting is what I'm hearing, okay? Someone is being quite the healer with animals right now. They are taking in a lot of strays or something of that sort. They've turned their barn into some kind of habitat or some kind of place to help these animals. And I'm feeling as if you're starting to get a lot of ideas on how to put this together, how to, because it's kind of just something that kind of fell into your lap. You started feeling led to pick up these animals, and then all of a sudden you've got a bunch and you don't know what to do with all of it. You need help. Those ideals are starting to come in on how to get that help, how to have assistance with taking care of these animals, how something to do with a nonprofit organization. But anyway, I feel like this is your calling, so keep doing it. And I feel as if I'm supposed to congratulate you because you're listening to your guidance and you doing the things that you meant to do. Now listen to your guidance when it comes to sending healing light out of your body into these dogs and to these cats and to these animals, period, bodies, to heal them. Because I feel as if this is definitely your calling. Okay. Yeah. This may be a husband and wife combo, or a boyfriend and girlfriend combo as well. Or either there may be somebody else that's involved that is a very close friend of yours that is also a healer. I feel as if they are also a healer as well. Am I correct? Yes. Okay. And what cards am I supposed to go to now? Still angel cards. Thank you. What other messages do you have, please, for May 18th through 22nd, 2020 for all I'm not supposed to take those. Thank you. For all individuals already aware they're on an ascension journey and going through an awakening process, please. What other messages do you have for May 18th or 22nd, 2020? Thank you. Am I supposed to take them both? Archangel Uriel and Seraphina. Let me stop here for a second. Archangel Uriel says, your emotions are healing, which enables you to open to greater love. I will help you release anger and unforgiveness from your heart. Again, I'm speaking to somebody's daughter and them wanting to seek out their mother. I'm praying this is mine. Either one of my daughters, both of them. I would love for that to happen. I've been waiting a long, long time. So whoever this is for, I hope that you are really praying and seeking guidance on how to heal your part in it, and so that you can forgive and move forward with seeking out your mother. And this may be for other people too, seeking out other people, but this is just about emotions healing. So a lot of you newbies may be going through a lot of heart healing, which brings me to, I had thought that I needed to do some heart healing today, so maybe we'll do that before this reading is over. Seraphina, I am the angel of families. A happy change or addition is coming to your family. People are coming back in your lives, guys. And I'm sitting here asking, like, this is really not speaking to a lot of people, is it? And I heard, yes, it is. So a lot of people must have really lost some family members to whatever reason. For me, it was because of drugs and being depressed and not knowing how to love correctly because of the way that I was raised and the way that I was taught. So some of you may be even dealing with some things like that. Universal energies, what message? The law of attraction, relationships and activities that you once enjoyed are now changing as you become more sensitive and aware of your energies. As you change, as you transform, as you evolve, these people are going to come back into your life because you are that light now. Or again, some of you may have been the light in the beginning and, of your life, and then all of a sudden something just changed and you were no longer that light, and now you're healing and becoming that light again. So you're attracting those things back into your life. You're starting to recover the things that are once lost. Yes, I'm hearing people are manifesting things into their life in rapid, fast manners. Okay, guys. It just takes a little bit of time and effort to write down manifestation things like, I am grateful to now have manifested blank into my life. I do that every day. You can put up pictures on your walls of people that you want back in your life. I have a picture of my daughters, both my daughters, my son, even though my son is in my life, but I have a picture of my son with my two girls so that I can manifest all of us being together in the same home, whether or not we're living together. But I want us to be happy and peaceful, and I want us all to know that we can make it through this. Okay, so I manifest those things by looking at these things. I have Post-it notes up that says, I am beautiful, I am love, I am whatever. And those things will help you, just by looking at these pictures or looking at these Post-it notes or saying things out loud. I am grateful to now have my daughters in my life. Those are going to manifest things because you're starting to have joy and happiness as you're saying them. You're smiling, which brings up a higher vibrating energy, which pushes it out into the universe and brings it right back to you. So that's how you're manifesting things fastly. Some of you are deeply connected with ocean life right now is what I'm hearing. I was looking at the picture and I kept hearing, yes, you're supposed to tell them ocean life. Somebody is supposed to or is deeply connected to the ocean life. And I'm feeling even mermaids connection, Atlantean connection. So whoever this is, connect to Atlantis, connect to the mermaids or mermen. Connect to the times when you were that. What cards am I supposed to go to? These still. Universal energies. What other messages do you have, please, for May 18th through 22nd, 2020, for all individuals already aware they're on an ascension journey and going through an awakening process, please? We're supposed to take that one. Thank you. Indigo. The person you're inquiring about is an indigo, meaning a highly sensitive, natural-born leader. For some of you, this is inquiring about a soulmate or inquiring about somebody that you're in love with. Could be a twin flame, could be a karmic relationship. It really doesn't matter, but this person is a leader. They have been quite the trigger or awakening for you during your ascension process. They have helped you to be triggered to awaken to more things in your ascension process. For some of you, this is your other half, I'm hearing. So it is a twin flame for some of you. For others of you, this is talking about you being an indigo, a naturally born leader, needing to assert yourself in different ways so that you can put your information out there so that people can start to grow in their own ways through the information that you're putting out. Yes. Okay. And I'm also hearing some of you may just be connecting with the indigo color, the third eye chakra. Some of you may even be having third eye and crown chakra awakenings, or even the Trinity, the throat, the third eye, and the crown awakening all at once, which would cause pain or pressure in the head, sinus pressure, dizziness, sleepiness, crying spells, even feeling like you need to speak your truth or take up for yourself sometimes. All of the above could be. And I was told to read the bottom. You're a powerful light worker. You was brought here to show your love and light, to teach and to learn about love and light, and to help other people grow. And let's see, what other cards am I supposed to go to, please? Thank you. Animals, what messages do you have, please, for May 18th through 22nd, 2020, for all individuals already aware that on an ascension journey and going through an awakening process, please? What messages do you have for May 18th through 22nd, 2020, for all individuals already aware they're on an ascension journey and going through an awakening process? Thank you. The shark, trust your instincts to discern the truth of the situation. Again, this is with those decisions that it's saying that you have to make. You know, light is being casted onto the shadows, so you're going to know the truth of the situation so that you can make a clear decision on what it is that you're making a decision on, whether it be about family members coming back into your life, whether it is talking about you putting action into some kind of situation or something in your life, anything. This is anything and everything. But you need to trust yourself, trust your discernment, trust, what your instincts are telling you, trust what your guidance are telling you. If you're not hearing them with an audible voice and you're hearing them with like that inner voice or the telepathic communications, or however, there's so many different ways of communicating. Trust it until you get it. Trust it. Act as if you trust it. If you don't know how to trust it, just pretend like you do, and keep acting and saying things in a manner as if you do trust it, and then you eventually will. And you'll see how spot on your intuition is. What other messages do you have, please, for May 18th? Am I supposed to take this one? Thank you. Spider, trust the creative spark that you've been feeling and express it through writing stories that inspire and enlighten. Nick, I was told the spider is for you. This is something to do with one of your animal spirit guides, as well as this is about trusting in your creative side. And this is for all of you that are being artsy right now, drawing, writing poems, writing music, doing meditative things and putting it out there for people, whatever it may be. This is about being creative and not being afraid to put those things out there for other people to use to heal. A lot of people's artwork isn't being put out because they're afraid that it's not good enough. It's good enough for somebody. 2244. Trust and believe that. It doesn't matter who it's for. Just put it out there and trust that you're going to get what you need to get so that you can build the confidence up and want to keep putting it out there. Yes, I hear. Okay. Are there any more messages that would like to come out today? Okay, guys, we're going to do some heart healing real quick. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to blow into the screen, get everybody into a relaxed state. So what's going to happen is as I blow my energy into the screen, you're going to start to feel very light or very heavy, one or the other. Everybody is different, from the crown all the way down to your feet. And it might take a few times for you to feel that, but you may want to just close your eyes and allow yourself to feel this energy. And then I will just connect to your heart and do some heart healing. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and blow into the screen now. Some of you may want to uncross your legs. I was just told so that you, and I'm going to uncross mine because I can always feel the energy, but some of you may not be able to. Let me get myself situated. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do that again. You may even be feeling like a rocking motion in your body back and forth from side to side. That's completely normal. You may be feeling vibrations or pitter patters or anything like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect with my guides and pray and see what exactly I'm supposed to do. Source God, higher self, angels, any angels that would like to come through, any ascended masters like Jesus, Mother Mary. Thank you, Archangel Michael. We're going to go ahead and put a hedge of protection around us with Archangel Michael. We just want to imagine that we see a white and golden light coming out of our heart space and expanding outside of our physical human body. I'm seeing it going out about 20 feet. It could be different for you. But just imagine that you're seeing that. Just imagining, if you're a newbie and you're not used to doing anything with energy work, just know that just intending and saying yes to this healing, that it's going to work. Archangel Raphael, thank you. Okay, at this time, what you're going to feel is you're going to, first I want to intend that this healing work for anybody watching now or at a later date. Thank you. Okay, thank you. So what you're going to feel, and you want to imagine, if you are not feeling it yet, remember, all the newbies that haven't been, you aren't used to doing energy work might not feel this as easily as other people that's been doing energy work. But anyway, what you want to feel and imagine is seeing a bright green and white light in the center of your chest. You want to see that open and blossom into a really pretty green and white flower. It could just be a green flower. Everybody could be seeing a different color, but that's what I'm seeing at this time. You can just pretend like it's a green rose, or it really doesn't matter. Any kind of flower just opening up and blossoming. And at this time, what I'm seeing is I'm seeing that there's roots that's going straight down through the lower chakras, right underneath that, going down in through the center of the legs, and they're planting right into the earth. So you want to see those roots coming out of your heart and going down and planting right into the earth. You may start to just feel really grounded or really connected. And what I'm starting to feel and see now is there's just energy starting to blow up and expand outside of my heart space and outside of my physical human body. And I'm feeling it rise and go down up through the top of my head and down through the bottoms of my feet. It's kind of actually just growing and expanding to the size of the protection that we put around us. So you might want to imagine and see that happening. Okay, and now at this time I'm seeing the hands, and I'm asking whose hands they are, and I heard Jesus, and because I wasn't seeing a face, but anyway, I heard Jesus, but I'm seeing hands directly in front of me. They're kind of pushing energy in, and it's like a golden white energy. There's a little bit of blue and purple that's coming in as well, but it's like streaming in a spiral coming straight into the center of the heart, and I'm starting to feel my flower or my heart chakra is starting to spin, and it's just spinning real gently. It's not real fast. So you guys should be feeling that spinning. Some of you may even feel some vibrations or pitter patters, or even a feeling of electrical connection. Okay, and at this time, what I'm seeing is on the back side of my heart, Archangel Raphael, the energy of Archangel Raphael, I see several angels, but I'm hearing Archangel Raphael, is pulling like streams or strings of energy out the backside of the heart. So you may be feeling like tugs and pulls on the backside of the heart, and this is just anything that may have been traumatic, some kind of traumatic event to you in this lifetime or a past lifetime that's being pulled out and being healed. This could be anything that has to do with fears or doubts. This could have anything to do with love relationships, with family members, with romantic partners, with life partners, with your children, what have you, that are being healed at this time. So you may feel like you want to cry. You may feel angry, and this could go on for hours or even days after this healing, just so that you know that. But allow it to process. Try not to bottle those feelings up inside. But if you're feeling angry or sad, cry, yell into a pillow, whatever you have to do. But allow that healing to continue to happen, and not like reverse or regress back into those fears and doubts and those things that need healed. Okay, at this time, what I'm seeing is I'm seeing a stream of energy. It is a bright purple and blue light coming in from the crown chakra, and it's going all the way down in through my head. I'm kind of feeling like it's melting inside my body, and now it's going in through my throat chakra and into my heart chakra and my chest, and I feel it just expanding throughout my entire body in both directions, upwards and downwards. So you just want to imagine that your body is filling with this purple and blue energy. You may even feel like your head feels really full as it's coming down, feel heavy. You want to imagine seeing that energy filling your entire body up. You may feel weightless. You may feel very heavy. You may feel very light. There's so many different sensations that you could be feeling. And again, once I'm seeing the whole entire body fill up, I'm seeing the energy spread out throughout our auric field and filling up the same exact space that we put the hedge of protection around us and the energy that first came out of the heart went into. So it's all expanding into the same, part of your auric field. And now I'm starting to feel balance. Very centered. I can feel the heart chakra just spinning at a really nice, gentle pace. You should be feeling that as well. Some of you may be having a little bit of chest pain. That's just because of some of the healing that's being done. You may feel hands touching you. This is just angels or Jesus, or maybe one of your guides even. Okay, guys, I am going to go ahead and stop doing this healing. Make sure that you thank Archangel Raphael, Michael, Jesus, your higher self, any guides and source God that came in and helped us to do this healing on the heart. Seemed like there was a lot that happened. So I feel like that was very focused on some of you new people that are newly awakened. So please share your experiences with us. There's no experiences that are too weird or too strange to share. Trust me, we understand and know that it can be quite weird when you're going through some of these energies and healing experiences. So anyway, I hope everybody like, share, subscribe, and follow. Let me know down in the comments below if this reading resonates. And please, everybody have a wonderful day. I love you. Bye.